My buddy cracked a whip on MLK Day. This could be a real story, could be a movie script. This was one of the craziest fucking things I've ever experienced in my life. And it was so innocent. It's actually the most innocent thing I've ever seen in my life. So we had a kid in our fraternity who was like just a super like nice country kid, came from like a small town. In the Greek village, like all your buddies would live in like, they had to fill the Greek house every year. So they're living in our fraternity house on campus at the time. And I guess they were all hungover on like a Sunday or something. But I don't know how the conversation started, but they got to a point where they were like talking about just like farm work and shit and like just being from the country, like being a hick type shit. And he was like, "Oh, dude, I'm a real redneck. Like I can even show you how to crack a whip on a cow or whatever." Yeah, like the actual whip. And they're like, "You do not have an actual." He's like, "Oh yeah, I do." He went up in his room, literally came down, he had a whip. Okay. So they start having a conversation like, "Dude, you do not actually know how to crack a whip." He's like, "Oh, I swear to God." Right, we get a video. And they're in the Greek village, and he's just going to town on an oak tree, like, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It's like the funniest fucking video. But he's doing all these like cool tricks, right? Like he's going behind the head, whoosh, or like behind the back, he's smacking the whip, and he's cracking the tree, but like legit whip. And we're like, this is fucking hilarious, right? Like we're all like, as freshmen, sophomores, we're thinking anything. We're like, oh, dude, this is sick. Like, where'd you get a whip, right? And then one of our like, what do they call it? Like the people who are like in charge of the fraternity, one of our like executive people's like, "Guys, not a great look to be cracking a whip on MLK Day." And we were like, "Oh, you're totally right. Maybe we shouldn't have been doing this." But I think that's what's so funny, dude, about like the videos where you get all the Karens and like, the political people pressed is like college and high school kids, like you ain't even thinking about it like that, right? And if we're just being honest, like not trying to use there was a black guy there as a scapegoat, but like half the guys in our fraternity were black, were like, didn't think anything of it either. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what I think is so dumb about the racism stuff and trying to always make a scope in America is like, you don't know the perspective in which people are thinking from. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, if you try to make, like you can make anything racist or political or sexist or genderphobia, whatever the fuck all this shit is, like, at the end of the day, like, people don't, like, day to day, when you're interacting with people, like, I don't care what fucking color or gender you are. If you're a dude with tits or a chick with a dick, maybe I'll notice it. But at the end of the day, I just don't think people look at life from such a hateful perspective. And I'm not saying there aren't people that do, but I just hate the narrative that it's always like, it's only white people that hate other races. It's like, bro, there's ignorance and lack of education in every culture in America. You know what I'm saying? And what I think is so dumb in our country in particular is like we're basically resegregating ourselves by trying to, make everybody different. It's like the whole thing that America was founded on is like you can come from another country legally, you can come here, and we accept all walks of life. And that's the coolest part about America, right? It's like I can go down the street and get several different cultural backgrounds from whether it's food or if you wanted to talk to somebody about something. Like, it's just cool. Like, we're a melting pot. That's what we're supposed to be. And yet we sit here and all these political agendas we use to resegregate ourselves and be like, oh, look at me, I'm different from everyone. It's like, cool. Like, I'm glad you're different. But like, what really makes people different is your personality, what you're good at, your skill set. That's what makes you stand out. Doesn't matter what color or gender or fucking religion you are. So yeah. But, and the funny thing is, the university didn't say anything about it because nobody even fucking noticed. Casually walked out, was cracking a whip on MLK Day, and we were like, huh, now that you mention it, maybe that wasn't the best idea. But yeah, no, that, like I said, I think that's just funny. And I think that is the best part about high school and college kids is like, even when you're at that age not trying to gaslight, you're rage baiting somebody. But that's also something I think is so dumb. Like, so many people are just out just looking for that opportunity, right? It's like, I don't know. It's just part of how it is in their culture. But yeah, that was probably one of the funniest fucking things. They would go over there the next day, and there's like a bunch of whip cracks on the oak tree in the Greek village. It's just fucking, it was so fucking funny, dude. That was one of the funniest moments ever. So yeah. But like I said, there was no racial intent behind that. It just happened to that was our day off. That was our civic holiday, and our free time included being hungover and cracking a whip. Talks with Tom. Taking shots by the lake till I can't even breathe no more, see no more. I was riding around town thinking to myself,